Pakistan faces several human rights challenges, including issues related to freedom of speech, gender equality, religious minorities, enforced disappearances, and police brutality. Some key human rights concerns in Pakistan include 1. Freedom of speech and press. Journalists, activists, and political opponents often face harassment, censorship, or even physical attacks. Laws such as the Pakistan Electronic Crimes Act, PCA, are sometimes used to suppress dissent. 2. Religious minorities. Discrimination and violence against Christians, Hindus, Ahmadis, and Shia Muslims are common. Blasphemy laws are frequently misused, leading to mob violence and harsh legal punishments, including death sentences. 3. Women's rights and gender-based violence. Honor killings, domestic violence, child marriages, and workplace harassment remain serious concerns. Women's participation in politics and the workforce is limited due to social and legal barriers. 4. Enforced disappearances and extrajudicial killings. Security agencies are accused of kidnapping and torturing activists, journalists, and political opponents. Many missing persons cases remain unresolved, especially in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. 5. Police brutality and torture. Arbitrary arrests, custodial torture, and extrajudicial killings by police are common. There is little accountability for law enforcement agencies. 6. Judicial system and fair trials. Courts are slow, inefficient, and sometimes influenced by political and military pressures. People from marginalized groups often do not receive fair trials. 7. LGBTQ+ rights. The LGBTQ+ community faces severe discrimination, legal challenges, and violence. Same-sex relationships are criminalized, and social acceptance is extremely low. 8. Labor rights and child labor. Many workers face unsafe conditions, low wages, and lack of job security. Child labor remains a serious issue, particularly in industries like brick kilns, agriculture, and domestic work. 9. Refugees and internally displaced persons. Pakistan hosts millions of Afghan refugees, but faces challenges in their integration and rights protection. Conflict in regions like Waziristan and Balochistan has displaced thousands of people. Government response and international concerns. Despite some positive steps, such as new laws protecting women's rights and child labor bans, enforcement remains weak. International human rights organizations, including the UN and Amnesty International, have repeatedly raised concerns about Pakistan's human rights record. Would you like details on any specific issue?